How's it going, everyone? Maximilian here with some domination gameplay on Seatown. And this one is going to be more focused around the domination game type and how you can use the map of Seatown to literally control a lot of the areas and kill streaks that are effective, and how Seatown was a map that I really disliked at first, but now I'm ending up liking it a lot more. So right off the bat, the B flag in Seatown is insane. There's so many points that can look in and see the B cap flag. And there's a lot of other points that are like that in Modern Warfare 3, and it seems to have been a design decision, but you really need to focus on getting, I think, B and A are the best ones because they're extremely close, and the length to C is really far. And you'll also notice that I'm using the UMP right now, and the UMP is actually my favorite rushing gun, as well as most SMGs in this game. Shotguns got kind of a little bit of a buff in a latest patch, a lot of people are saying. But the shotguns seem to be the best with the range proficiency, and I haven't leveled them up enough to do that. Taking out a quick UAV to level up my kill streak, and I'm using the UMP like I was saying with rapid fire. And for some reason, I'm a lot more successful with rapid fire on this weapon than without it. And I'd actually take that over the silencer because silenced submachine guns can be really difficult. They're only effective at close range. And if anything, I kind of want like an all-range weapon. And even with rapid fire, I've found that controlling the crazy amount of recoil, like the thing kicks really high. And if you're able to call that, oh there, I get easily bumped out by a guy around a corner. If you're able to predict that, then it's really good. Like, I'm not even kidding you. There was a moment where I was really confused with how to play Modern Warfare 3 and what weapons I think should be effective and which ones are good. And granted, the Type 95 is an amazing piece of work, and it's arguably the best gun in the game, and it's really good to use. You just have to be on your aim, and it really reminds me of the M16 from Call of Duty 4. Not quite as good, but a little similar. But I like the UMP-45 with rapid fire for rushing around corners, and if you haven't noticed, Seatown has a ridiculous amount of corners, as well as most maps in this game. There are so many moments where you wish you had a gun that shoots really fast, you wish you had a gun that does high damage up close, and the UMP offers for both of those. I haven't tried this rapid fire setup on many other classes yet, like with the MP5. I kind of want to get good at the MP5 just for remembering Call of Duty 4 days. But in general, you're going to be doing a lot of corner rushing and a lot of moving around this map, and that's what I like to do, to quickly cap the flag, get the hell out of there, take your point streak, and then put it up. And I haven't been able to put one up yet, but with the point streaks I'm running right now is Predator Missile, the AH-6 Overwatch, and a Pavlo, and that's because I want to stay mobile. Usually, if you get like a Pavlo or an Osprey Gunner, for example, you're put into a situation where you can't control your character and you can't do anything. You can't go about capping flags, you can't go about, moving people around the map, and you essentially hope that your kill streaks will do that for you. And that can be a little rough. On a map like this, I'd say like the Osprey Gunner and the AC-130 aren't nearly as effective as some of these other kill streaks that patrol around. And the AH-6 Overwatch is so freaking awesome because if you're running around, it's literally following you down these alleyways, down these corridors, and as long as there's not a bunch of cover like right above your head, the thing will just absolutely slaughter anyone around it. The sad part about it is that I think it only gets taken down by one Stinger missile, so it dies pretty quick. And I'm jumping on B right now because this cap is really important. B and A, like I was saying, I think is the best, but 2 points is always better than none. And as you see, the Overwatch is just protecting me. It's following me around, and it's saving my ass in many situations. And that's great. Like, I never realized how awesome that would be for a rushing class. The Pavlo is just kind of like an add-on. Like, the AH-6 will follow me around personally, while the Pavlo does the work on the back end and pretty much annoys the crap out of people otherwise. But in general, Seatown is one of those maps where you're going to have to be very mobile. A lot of these points and a lot of these places are pretty difficult to sit in one spot and just like hold down an area because there's so many access ways and so many entry points to get to every position. And this seems to be the case with a lot of the maps in Modern Warfare 3. A lot of the choke points and a lot of the ways where you can look down a map, and this is like a high kill area. Like, a lot of people die in this specific area, and I think in Modern Warfare 3, a lot of people die all the time, everywhere, because there's so many varied areas that are easily, well, not controlled anymore. I think that's the big thing, is that you can't control these areas because someone could easily flank around and come through a different door, and there's no way you can look at 3 different positions. Like right here, there's one to my right, there's one in front of me, and there's one to my to left, and there's one to my even more left. There's literally 4 ways people can come and look at me in this position. And where I'm looking right now, right above it, there's also a spot where guys can be 1 elevated floor above me. So, just an example. It gets crazy like that with Modern Warfare 3. And going into kind of my opinion in general, moving around this game and playing more defensively seemed like it would actually be a little bit better. I'm not a big fan of like super camping it up and just staying in one area the whole game. It's boring as hell to me. But patrolling is what I like to do. I like to surround myself around a specific area where I know the enemy's going to be, and I know where they want to get to, and you essentially take advantage of it. You take advantage of the pathways that are the easiest to get to those locations, and you put yourself in the advantage in those situations. And right now, for example, we know that they're coming to B, and dudes just frequently keep popping into this side. Keep popping through that door, and there should be a guy like right behind me. I guess he's not there anymore. And luckily I picked up another gun, because that's a big problem with the UMP. That thing runs out of ammo freaking quick. And bam, another AH-6 Overwatch. If these things don't get shot down, they're great. They're extremely good. But I found that shooting down kill streaks, and this was pretty early on, so I didn't have stingers yet. Shooting down kill streaks is amazing in this game. Like, being supportive to your team, and then being critically rewarded for it. Like, getting other kill streaks by taking out other kill streaks is so freaking awesome, as well as playing the objective. I'm going to make a later video where this happens in a certain game. I think it's on Village. And it's nuts, man. It goes really well in my favor, and it's because I had stingers, and a couple of times I really needed them. They got me the AC-130. They got me the Reaper to get to later kill streaks. Man, it's so good. But in general, that's kind of how you have to play Modern Warfare 3. It's, if you want to be effective, you can still be offensive, but you can't literally, like, rush into spawn and take out said, like, you know, 12 guys with a Spaz 12, or something along those lines. And I like to call those moments clown cars, where essentially you come up across, like, 6 dudes, like 5 people that aren't aware of your presence, and it's up to you to take them all out without them realizing that you were ever there. And it's hard, man. It's hard to come across a situation like that in this game. And it's hard to say why. Maybe it's because the weapon damage seems high. Maybe it's because the internet latency with the game in general. But those situations are kind of far and in between because of how difficult it can be to take advantage of those situations because of, like, all those factors. High damage, high all this stuff. That pissed me off so much that I popped open the Predator and I tried to get out of it, and a dude walked right in front of me. I can't believe it. But this game is going extremely well, winning almost twofold over the other team, and I'm not too sure how much I've died, but it's gone really well. You can see how effective the AH-6 and the Pavlo can be on a map like this because of so many open areas and alleyways, and it really takes advantage of it. Like, the AH-6, I think, is one of the best rushing kill streaks you can possibly have. And if you protect it, you can actually run around and prevent it from getting shot out of the sky, so that's pretty good too. Hopefully you guys found some of this information useful, and if you'd like to see more videos, please leave a comment below. This has been Maximilian, signing out.